What's up, Alpha Bulls? Today I'm coming at you with another 2-Minute Tuesday. Today we're talking about float. I hope you're excited for it because I know I am. Let's go. Okay, so let's see if I can knock this one out in 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Okay, so in case you don't know, there's two different kinds of shares of a company. You have stuff that's restricted, that goes for the insiders, or maybe the companies that had a new IPO that just got released and the CEOs and other employees can't sell just yet because they're locked up. Then you have unrestricted shares that's available to the public. This is what we call the float. So the float is important to investors because this is the amount of shares that we can actually buy and sell amongst each other. And the best way to think about float is that's the supply. And back in Economics 101, we all learned about supply and demand. Volume is the demand and float is the supply. So for penny and momentum traders, this is actually very important to them because the lower the float is and the higher the demand, that's when they see these huge increases skyrocket 100%, 200%, 300%. Because the demand is so high, but there's actually very little supply. But when you get over to the blue chip stocks like Apple and Facebook, they actually have floats in the billions compared to penny stocks that have maybe in the millions. Now we all know I use TD Ameritrade, and honestly TD Ameritrade doesn't actually show the float size. But there is a way to see roughly what the float is within TD Ameritrade, but you just have to know what to look for. Easiest way is bring it up in your watch list. Just go ahead and edit your watch list. Instead of typing float, let's go ahead and type in shares, and this is actually going to be the amount of share size that's available, aka the float. Understanding basics of stocks is key, and so understanding how float works is also very important. So like I said, the easiest way to remember volume and float is that's the supply and demand, and when demand wants it, you supply it to them. I know, lame. Okay, I'm actually going to put Apple and Tesla side by side because these are very popular companies that are traded, but Apple moves very slow, and Tesla, well, we all know that's been skyrocketing. And why has Tesla been skyrocketing so much more than these other high-priced stocks? It's because of the float. So when I bring up Apple's and Tesla's float size, you can actually see there's a huge difference between the two. And this is why Tesla can actually move so much more throughout the day, because the supply is actually lower than what Apple's is. Now I hope you understand float a little bit better and that you can apply into your everyday trading. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Show me a little bit of love, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.